Good morning and Happy New Year. I am Henry Roybal, Santa Fe County Commissioner and the Chair of the Santa Fe County Commission. I hope you all had a blessed and happy holiday with family and friends. I'd like to congratulate all the newly and re-elected officials as you've been chosen by our voters to represent them in your respective positions. I would also like to remind you to take care of family and friends that have supported you, as they will be here to support you after your career or your term as a public servant is over. I am honored to be here today at this ceremony with you all and want to remind you all that I will be here to work collaboratively with each and every one of you for the betterment of our communities and the state of New Mexico. I know we have been through some tough times with the COVID-19 pandemic, but we will build our future together and be stronger. Again, I want to congratulate each and every one of you. I will go ahead and turn it over to our county manager, Ms. Katharine Miller, and she will introduce our newly and re-elected officials to be sworn in. Thank you and God bless.
Good morning and happy holidays to everyone. Thank you for joining Santa Fe County for the 2021 virtual swearing-in ceremony of our elected officials. Would everyone please rise for the presentation of colors by the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Honor Guard, and please remain standing for the national anthem sung by our very own and very talented Margie Romero, and the Pledge of Allegiance and State Pledge by Elena and Marisa Sanchez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Juro fidelidad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y a la república que representa una nación bajo Dios, indivisible, con libertad y justicia para todos. I salute the flag of the state of New Mexico, the Zia symbol of perfect friendship among united cultures. Saludo a la bandera del Estado de Nuevo México, el símbolo Zia de amistad perfecta entre culturas unidas.
Thank you to our Santa Fe County Sheriff's deputies, Margie Romero, Elena, and Marisa Sanchez. Once again, everyone, welcome and thank you for attending our 2021 virtual swearing-in ceremonies. This is a momentous occasion hosted by Santa Fe County every 2 years in the Commission Chambers at 102 Grant. We are saddened this year that you could not all attend in person and see the beautiful renovations recently completed on our 1938 John Gaume historic building, the original Santa Fe County Courthouse. The coronavirus pandemic, however, has not dampened the enthusiasm and excitement of our newly elected and re-elected county officials to be sworn in this morning and officially take office at midnight tonight. We are able to bring to you at home or wherever you are this New Year's Eve the oath of office taken by 6 elected officials and their words of commitment for carrying out the duties of their offices for the next 4 years. We hope this helps mark the end of a very difficult year for everyone and the inspiration of a new year ahead. We are honored to host this event and hope you will enjoy the ceremony from our downtown Santa Fe offices. Our first elected official to be sworn in is Mary V. Carmack-Altwies, 1st Judicial District Attorney. Sworn in by the Honorable T. Glenn Ellington, 1st Judicial District Court Judge, and accompanied by Jolene Altwies and Sarah Spencer.
You repeat after me. I, Mary Carmack-Altwies,
I, Mary Carmack-Altwies,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Mexico,
and the Constitution of the State of New Mexico,
and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge all duties as District Attorney for the 1st Judicial District to the best of my ability, so help me God.
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I want to thank the people of the 1st Judicial District here in northern New Mexico. I am eager to get started. I am excited to bring change to the 1st Judicial District and to engage with the community and to really start to improve things. Thank you so much for your votes, and I look forward to fulfilling the promises that I made in my campaign. Thank you.
Our next elected official to be sworn in is Katharine Clark for County Clerk, sworn in by the Honorable Julie J. Vargas, New Mexico Court of Appeals Judge.
If you'd raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me. I, Katharine Clark, having been elected to the office of County Clerk for the County of Santa Fe, State of New Mexico, do solemnly affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution and laws of this state, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
Hello, Santa Fe County. I wanted to firstly thank you for electing me your Santa Fe County Clerk. I know this year was in particular very challenging for elections, but there was also a silver lining in that many people became interested in elections. And many of you expressed the interest in making sure that our elections were transparent, that there was more access to the ballot, and that we could feel confident in the outcomes of our elections. And these are the things I've promised to make sure I uphold in this office. So thank you again for electing me your county clerk, and I look forward to serving.
Our next elected official to be sworn in is Jennifer Jen Manzanares, County Treasurer. She will be sworn in by the Honorable Shannon Broderick Bowman, 1st Judicial District Court Judge. She will be accompanied by Matthew Roybal, Yvette Manzanares, Julia Manzanares, and Martina Valdez.
It is my pleasure to swear in Jennifer Manzanares, my emerged sister and a devoted Norteña, as the next treasurer of the County of Santa Fe. Repeat after me, please. I, Jennifer Jen Manzanares,
I, Jennifer Jen Manzanares,
having been elected to the office of the County Treasurer for the County of Santa Fe,
having been elected to the office of the County of Santa Fe Treasurer,
State of New Mexico,
State of New Mexico,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the constitutions and laws of this state,
and the Constitution and laws of this state,
and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully and
impartially discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
Prayer to celebrate the swearing in of Jennifer Manzanares to the office of Treasurer of Santa Fe County by Reverend Andrew Black. Good and gracious God, on this joyous occasion we gather as family and friends in giving you thanks for the many gifts, skills, and abilities of Jennifer Manzanares as she takes on this new role of Treasurer of Santa Fe County. Holy One, as we ask that you continue to give Jennifer a strong mind and a tender heart so that in this new position she may serve the people of New Mexico with energy, intelligence, and imagination. We ask that you guide Jennifer's work this day and each day henceforth so that this work may not be seen merely as a job, but understood as a deeper calling to serve the broader public and an opportunity to build trust, instill integrity, and ensure that all who seek the help of this office are greeted with respect, dignity, and compassion. Good and infinite wisdom and purpose. As Jennifer takes on this new position, guide her mind, support her spirit, uplift her soul, and let her find happiness in her work. Help her to be a friend among her colleagues as they work together in unity and community and seek to address not only the challenges, but also the many opportunities that lie ahead. As Jennifer and her coworkers enter this new journey, we ask that you help in all the Treasurer's office experience joy in working together, help them to work with hope and courage, honesty, integrity, humility, and humor, and vision and imagination so that they may faithfully serve the people of this great state. For all these things we humbly pray. Amen.
As I take a moment to thank my family, friends, and community who believed in me, my heart and mind are flooded with gratitude. I want to thank my mom, Julia, who's here with me today, my sister, Yvette, my brother, Matt, my niece, Martina, my family who couldn't be here, my children, my granddaughter, my grandchildren, and my Father in heaven who can't be here with us today, who have honored me with their once again unconditional support today. I'd like to thank the Honorable Shannon Broderick Bowman, who has shared her time with me to swear me in as the next Santa Fe County Treasurer. I began my journey with Santa Fe County in February of 2019 when I became Chief Deputy Treasurer. I stand proudly today as the next Santa Fe County Treasurer. As I thought about my role as a new treasurer, these key actions became my mission and my vision in my new role. A native daughter, born in Santa Fe and raised, educated, and instilled the value of service, I commit to the following as a humble public servant. In my formative years, I was taught the value of community, family, culture, and tradition. Santa Fe County is my family, and I dedicate the following to my team, my colleagues, and my community again. Collaboration. In my career, I have learned the value and the power of collaboration. I plan to encourage a team environment that serves the customer with both internal and external to the county with the utmost of integrity. My hope is to collaborate with other elected county officials and streamline processes that ultimately benefit those we serve. Effectiveness. I will strive to utilize the resources available to the team in providing high-quality results in all areas of the Treasurer's office,
from serving with high regard and expectation for our property tax to transparency with our portfolio investment, policies and making wise decisions for the county. Accountability. As an elected official, having bestowed the honor of serving the Treasurer's Office for the next 4 years, I fully intend to work with staff, other elected officials, and constituents to resolve issues that may arise to better the function in which I am being trusted to serve. Thank you and God bless.
Our next elected official to be sworn in is Commissioner Anna Hansen for Commission District 2. She will be sworn in by the Honorable Jacqueline Medina, New Mexico Court of Appeals judge, and she will be accompanied by Sarah Smith.
All right, will you repeat after me? I, Anna C. Hansen.
I, Anna C. Hansen.
Having been duly elected to the office of County Commissioner, District 2.
Having been duly elected to the County Commissioner office of District 2.
For the County of Santa Fe, State of New Mexico.
For the County of Santa Fe, the State of New Mexico.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Or affirm.
Or affirm.
That I will support the Constitution.
That I will support the Constitution.
Of the United States.
Of the United States.
And the Constitution and laws.
And the Constitution and laws.
Of this state.
Of this state.
And that I will faithfully.
And that I will faithfully.
And impartially.
And impartially.
Discharge the duties.
Discharge the duties.
Of said office.
Of said office.
To the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability. Happy New Year, everyone. I know we are looking forward to a new era in 2021. I believe serving our community is a noble calling, and I am honored and grateful to be reelected for a second term to the Santa Fe County Commission. I want to thank all the voters, the constituents, and friends for your support. I also want to acknowledge county staff for the tremendous support they have provided me during the last 4 years. Specifically, the County Manager's Office and our District 2 Constituent Service Liaison, Sarah Smith. A big thank you to the dedicated county employees who work so hard. It is a pleasure to work with you all. In my first term as County Commissioner, I have brought forward 43 resolutions, most of which include policy that will move towards a more resilient and sustainable county. I have advocated to support federal legislation such as protecting Chaco Canyon from more oil and gas drilling, opposing dirty water rule that remove protections for our waterways, increased funding for clean up of landfill of legacy nuclear waste, repealing the 1892 Mining Act and improving our Sustainable Land Development Code in 2018 to include one of the most progressive hard rock mining ordinances in the nation. We are a leader in the state of renewable energy. Santa Fe County joined the Paris Accord in 2017 when the 45th president withdrew us. I have been an environmental activist my entire life, and I consider nature and the natural world to be sacred. We must live in harmony with nature and do what we can to protect our wild and beautiful places. The resolution to protect and enhance our pollinator habitat is not just for them, it's for us so we can continue to survive. Climate change disruption is upon us, and what we do now to stop the planet's temperature from rising will ensure and help create a more sustainable world for future generations. That is why I introduced a resolution endorsing the declaration of a climate emergency. We need a strong national rule to capture all methane, which is one of the most potent greenhouse gases. We must reduce greenhouse gas emissions through energy efficiency, renewable energy production, water conservation. Water is life. I am grateful to represent the historic village of Agua Fria and proud that we have started the process of installing sewers to protect our groundwater. I am committed to making the village a more sustainable place by completing Phase 2 of Romero Park, building a gateway monument on the west side, and doing the next phase of the Santa Fe River Trail. Reunity Resources Community Farm has become an important hub once again in the village. I am grateful that we at the county are able to lease land to them to grow food for our most vulnerable citizens. I encourage all citizens to support Reunity Resource Community Farm. They are doing so much good for our community. Having fresh food is so important to keeping our community healthy. Over the years, I have supported legislation for fresh food in our schools, and I have supported the Food Depot and the Neighbor to Neighborhood Food Fund Drive every year. This year's fund drive raised over $180,000. It is now more important than ever that we help each other in this pandemic. I like to say that Santa Fe County does big things. Some of the big things we have done is settle the Ammett Road and Water Agreement, build beautiful new county building, restored the John Gamine County Courthouse to its original splendor with modern touches, and we are in the process of solarizing more of our county buildings. 2020 has been a hard year for all of us, and we must work to keep each other safe from COVID. We will still need to wear masks, wash our hands, and keep distance even as the vaccines are being distributed. I will never stop fighting to make our community stronger, healthier, and more resilient. I am committed to showing up, working hard, getting things done, and I look forward to working with you over the next 4 years. Thank you very much.
Our next elected official to be sworn in for County Commission District 4, Commissioner Anna T. Hamilton. Sworn in by the Honorable Cordelia Montoya, the Santa Fe County Probate Judge, accompanied by David Hamilton and Katharine Hamilton.
Please repeat after me. I, Anna T. Hamilton.
I, Anna T. Hamilton.
Having been elected to the office of the County Commissioner, District 4.
Having been elected to the office of County Commissioner, District 4.
For the County of Santa Fe.
For the County of Santa Fe.
State of New Mexico.
State of New Mexico.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Or affirm.
Or affirm.
That I will support.
That I will support.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution and laws of this state.
And the Constitution and laws of this state.
And that I will faithfully.
And that I will faithfully.
And impartially.
And impartially.
Discharge the duties.
Discharge the duties.
Of said office.
Of said office.
To the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you very, very much. Hello, everyone. I'm Anna Hamilton, and I just had the privilege of being sworn in for a second term as Santa Fe County Commissioner for District 4. I am so happy to be serving all of you again for another 4 years. I think we've worked hard over the last 4 years, and I think we have a lot of accomplishments to show for it. But as a beginning of a new term, I think it's really important for us to think about what our priorities are for the next 4 years and where we should place our focus. And I think that's has to be accomplished with real strong input from all my constituents in District 4 and other people throughout the county, frankly. I've been working on that higher level of communication by having monthly county coffee with the commish meetings. And I just value all the input that my constituents have provided for me. But it's very interesting because I think it's important more now than it might have been otherwise because of the unusual times we find ourselves. After 9 months of the COVID-19 pandemic, aside from all the sickness and the loss of life, which by itself is horrible, we're suffering from a lot of impacts of that pandemic. We have really severe economic impacts that I think are still on a path of getting worse. We have neighbors and friends who are suffering from food insecurity and housing insecurity and the mental and emotional strain of all the isolation and job loss. So we're at a time when it's really important to think about the other initiatives we've been working on that are in fact really important to our sustainable community and to the quality of our lives, and think about where we need to place our emphasis. We have so many things to work on as we move forward. And the way to get through these hard times as well as, and all the good times we have is to stand together and to work together. And that's in fact one of the reasons I stepped up to be a county commissioner, and I'm very glad to be in this position at this point to try to help as much as I can. I have to also say that I can't think of a place that I would rather be to work on such tough issues as Santa Fe County, with all of you as my constituents and with the incredible people at the county. I can't give enough kudos and thanks to our county manager, Katharine Miller. In addition, I can't give enough thanks to each and every department at the county. They are staffed by incredible professionals who step up and do wonderful work under normal times and have put out so much extra effort to give the people in our county the services they need in this time of incredible stress. For those of you in District 4 who may not have known Tina Salazar beforehand, I bet most of you have gotten to know her now. I want from my heart to give her recognition and thanks for all the work that she does for our constituents. And I'd like to give a personal thanks to my husband, David Hamilton, who is there with incredible support no matter what is going on. I'm so honored to be doing this and look forward to the next 4 years of working together.
And our final swearing in is for Commissioner Hank Hughes, Commission District 5, sworn in by the Honorable Lynn Pickard, New Mexico Court of Appeals Judge, and accompanied by Bonnie Hughes.
Okay, Hank, I just want to tell you to begin with that it gives me such pleasure and it's such an honor to have been asked to do the honors of swearing you in, because I've known you for so long and I know that you've spent your career helping people here in New Mexico, and now you've taken it to the next level. So I want to congratulate you on being elected, and I know that you'll do a terrific job.
Well, thank you.
So if you would raise your right hand, put your left hand on the Bible, and maybe you could turn around a little bit and repeat after me. I, Hank Hughes.
I, Hank Hughes.
Having been elected.
Having been elected.
To the office of County Commissioner.
To the office of County Commissioner.
District 5.
District 5.
For the County of Santa Fe.
For the County of Santa Fe.
State of New Mexico.
State of New Mexico.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution and laws of the state.
And the Constitution and laws of this state.
And that I will faithfully and impartially.
and that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge the duties
of
said office
to
the best of my ability.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
It's a great honor today to be sworn in as a county commissioner in Santa Fe County. I want to thank everybody who helped me get this far and the faith you've all placed in me to do a good job for the county. We have so much work to do. I also want to thank Judge Lynn Pickard for swearing me in today. She and I go way back to when I was director of St. Elizabeth Shelter, and she, even though she was a judge, took time out of her busy schedule to cook on a regular basis for homeless people, and it's something she still does. And I think it's very appropriate at this time, as we're dealing with the pandemic, that we all think about how important it is our compassion for each other and for those who don't have what the rest of us have. We are very fortunate, I think, in Santa Fe to have such a loving and caring community. The city and the county are working together now to try and help people who are homeless stay out of the wind and the weather and stay safe from the virus. We've got many programs for people who are behind on the rent or the utilities. I'm very proud of these things. I also want to say that we have a lot of work to do going beyond the pandemic in terms of renewable energy, in terms of affordable housing, in terms of fixing up our roads so that they meet the needs of our citizens, making sure that we have adequate water going into the future, and that it's clean and clear and safe for us to drink, that we keep protecting our environment. All these things are important to me, and I really look forward to working with all of you. We've been hosting monthly meetings for anybody who's interested. Obviously, these are online right now, but I invite any of my constituents or anybody in the county who wants to participate to sign up. It's on the first Thursday, and you can sign up through me or through Olivia Romo, the constituent liaison for District 5. So finally, I'll just say, we're in the midst of a pandemic, as is obvious that we're filming this outside and we're all masked up. Everybody, please take care. Please follow the governor's orders. Please stay safe, and let's all stay alive on into 2021. But thank you very much.
Thank you all for being here today, and once again, congratulations. I know for newly elected officials in the beginning of your term, it's going to be like drinking from a fire hydrant. But I know that you were put in this position by our voters because they know that you can get the job done. So once again, I wish you the very best. And as I mentioned earlier, I will be here to work collaboratively with each and every one of you. Thank you.